In today's video, we're going to check out one of eufy's latest smart robots for the home. This is the E25 smart vacuum system that provides us an all-in-one solution for not only mopping, but as well as vacuuming, an all-in-one base station that keeps everything clean and charged and ready to go. Also a cleaning solution to make sure that our floors are clean, but of course it needs suction power, and this one has up to 20,000 pascals of suction power, augmented with that roller mop that we have on the back that provides us some of the best cleaning solutions that we can get for our home. This is TK, and this is the eufy E25 smart robot. Let's check it out and see what it can do. Like and subscribe, and make sure you hit that bell icon so that you're always notified to whenever we have new videos for you on the channel. We're going to start off with the unboxing, and this one's pretty much as simple as it can get. You get everything that you need, including the actual base station, the cleaning solution. They include an actual container in there that you need to install. And once you have that spot and you pretty much set it up and fill up the clean water tank, from there you just need to move on to setting it up. The setup process is absolutely simple, very easy. All the hardware pretty much is right there for you. There's an instruction manuals, the power cable. You just need to set it up. The most prominent feature of the E25 is its hydrojet floor washing system that cleans the rolling mop in real time to ensure cleanliness. It has a downward pressure of 15 newtons and can clean stubborn stains more thoroughly. The mop self-spins 360 times per minute to prevent stains from spreading. And then from there, again, you just set it up in the application and you're pretty much ready to go. Of course, let it just charge up if the charge is not 100%, and install any updates. I did receive one update since I've had the actual system, and it's been working perfectly fine since then. So one of the first things that you'll notice about the eufy system here is the hydrojet system that we have. The ability for it to clean and actually have a really nice strong suction power up to 20,000 pascals in there, to be able to clean any surface and pretty much pick up almost any piece of dirt that it can fit. And the nice thing about it is, as we saw in the unboxing, the unit itself does come with dual brushes, with one of them having an extending arm, and then there's the roller mop that's positioned on the back. We have dual wheel configuration on the sides, as well as the ability of having dual brushes for detangling functionalities in there. You'll notice that the brush system inside of this actual vacuum is different than others. It actually comes with two separate pieces. They're not just one long bar, typical to what we normally see with other systems. But the main thing I wanted to show basically here is a quick demo of cleaning experience. Let's say you had one of the worst experiences ever. You have somebody that spilled mayo on the floor, you have somebody that spilled a cereal, seaweed, and of course cat hair, because at our home we have 3 adults and of course, 2 adults, a child, as well as 3 cats. So we have a lot of hair that gets clumped up in the house, and we need a system that will be able to actually handle it. The roller brush system that we have in here is very unique. It's comprised of 2 pieces that work as one when they're connected and being used on the ground. When it goes back to the base station, they separate and allows all the hair that it picks up to get sucked in, and no tangled hair is left on the brush. And of course, it went through and it cleaned everything beautifully. And as you see it going through other sections, it went through and it came back. And if the mop head it does get too dirty for it to keep cleaning the house, it does go back to the base station, clean the mop head, and it comes back and basically continues the cleaning process. It depends on the workload and how much dirt it has to pick up. The system itself is very nice and very customizable. You do have the ability of turning on the AI object detection, of course. You can also go in there so that it recognizes where it needs to focus the work, and you can customize how many times it actually cleans the area, the pattern that it uses, the amount of water it uses, the suction power that it has. Again, up to 20,000 pascals is absolutely fantastic. On a small body, or basically on a small form factor for this type of vacuum, that provide us just so much capabilities. Now, the right arm does extend to actually catch up into the corners, especially when it's trying to do corners. As you can see, this is not a square vacuum. It needs the ability of reaching those levels. And that arm does extend, and it has the brushes that go through and be able to catch all the dirt that we have in the corner. But I found that it also uses the arm when it goes under chairs to try to extend the reach, as it can't reach the center of that experience. So that was also nice and very nice to see, and the ability of focusing on the dirt that it's able to pick up, or if it can't reach it, extend the arm to get it. The next function that I really liked about it is the AI object detections or avoidance system that they have. And what we did here essentially is we made a really weird situation. Obviously, you're not going to have a baritone sitting on the floor and these type of things just in general, but this is an example of, I give it a task to clean the same area again, and I gave it the task without telling it that there was obstacles. And those are things I just forgot on the floor. And it uses the brush, or the extended brush head, to clean around the edges of the actual products and not knocking any of them off, because it uses the cameras that are built in. And this really summarizes the experience with the AIC function in here. It allows it to actually recognize up to 200 different objects while it's going around. In case for any reason we forgot something on the floor, it's going to recognize it, it's going to work around it, clean it, and make sure that everything is done the right way. Now, when it comes down to the applications, as I mentioned to you guys, there's two apps that you can use. You can either use the Eufy Clean app, which essentially is their home cleaning application. It's pretty straightforward. You can customize, go in, use the robot, pretty straightforward. If you have additional ones, you can go in, customize, add additional ones in there. Very straightforward. But if you also happen to have, let's say, the Eufy Home application, the one that utilizes cameras, you're able to basically go in, customize those areas there. It actually will add a clean tab to it and also import the actual vacuum into it. So you don't necessarily have to use multiple applications when you're using the Eufy system. So it's a very nice integration within the systems themselves. When I click it, it pretty much looks exactly like the Eufy Home application, and it makes it very nice and very simple to use. Well, let's go ahead and switch over to the Eufy Clean application. It's pretty straightforward from there. Once it does the auto mapping, it'll categorize your home into sections. You'll notice for me, it categorized my door entryway, the little area under my stairs, and of course the big open area where I've been doing all of my tests. Last but not least, our kitchen area, and of course our downstairs guest bathroom, and of course our dining area opened up, and it's pretty straightforward. I can customize it to clean either generally everything in the home. I can go in there and just say set it up. I also want to set it up entirely for the home. I can go in and customize which rooms I want it to clean, and I want it to clean everything. And it will clean the rooms separately. It will not clean them and just continuously. So it'll go in here, finish, and move to this room, finish, and then move to this room and finish. Typical to what you'd expect. And of course, last but not least, you can customize zones by either carpet cleaning, if you have carpets, which I don't, or you can do a zone, obviously, and you can customize it by just moving the zone where you need it, changing the shape, putting it exactly where you want it, any room that you want. You can customize the map, edit it by means of just going into the editor itself. You can go into the settings section. You can go and customize the cleaning history seen here, base station settings in here directly for either emptying or cleaning the mop. Setting up schedules, I like to be able to use. I'll go ahead and say, okay, I have it set up to go every other day at 11 a.m., typically when we're not home. One thing I will say, and we're going to talk about this a little bit, is that he do have this nice little cool feature. Now, this is called the Eufy Lab section, which is essentially experimental features that they've added through updates that don't necessarily have, well, maybe other systems don't have. The one I really like is that smart tracking cleaning. It's a super easy and super creative way of saying, look, there's a spot on the floor. I don't want to open up the app. I don't want to go find the app. I just want the vacuum to come behind me and clean. You come over, you set it up, you basically press and hold the actual, the little bumper on the front of the vacuum for about 3 seconds, and the vacuum will enter into this mode of follow mode. It will follow you wherever you are, and if it finds dirt, it'll clean it, it'll follow you straight from there. And once it's done, you do the gesture for it, it can go back to its base station, or you can even use the app to send it back. Straightforward, very simple, and very easy. And I like the area that it's simple enough that anybody can use it, and you can use it again directly within the Clean app or directly within the Eufy camera app. So after having the system for over a month, what do I think about it? Is it worth it in 2025 by comparison to some of the other options that we have on the market? First and foremost, it's a very powerful system. 20,000 pascals is nothing to basically joke about. This is a very serious suction power that you don't even see on most vacuuming systems. Some of them will go somewhere between 16 to 18. Very few reach to 20,000 or even go higher than that. So just from that form factor, you're getting a very good system. The dual brush heads give us a functional option that makes sure that we actually grab dirt from both sides. Some systems don't. They always have one, and then it's focusing on the right side, which will take more time because it actually have to do more spins. This one actually doesn't even stop to turn. As it's doing its cleaning pattern, it almost looks like it already has like a driving path, and it just keeps going and going and going. And I like that. I like the functional options that it actually saves time. It's not necessarily trying to do things in a very slow way. So the efficiency level is very high. Object detection and avoidance is very nice as well. In case you do forget anything on the floor, it's going to go around it. It's not going to knock it. The cleaning functionality is very nice. Once it's done doing the house, it does actually have to go in and clean. And before it starts cleaning, it cleans the mop head. So it kind of does like a double cleaning function just to make sure that the mop head is ready for it to go through the job that it needs to. It recognizes hard surfaces and of course carpet, so it will not use the mop head when it goes over carpet, and it uses more of the suction power. And one of the other things that you don't see with other systems on the market right now is the dual brush system. This is something very unique. I haven't seen a company separate the brush head into two pieces to allow it so that it doesn't have any issues with tangling hair. And what I mean by that is when you're talking about hair, now my wife, my son, and myself, as well as 3 cats in the house, there's bound to be a lot of hair. Cat hair mostly, but still hair. And of course, on top of that, little dust bunnies here and there. So this allows it to make sure that not only is it able to have a very nice suction power to be able to pick up anything, but also make sure that it doesn't get tangled in there, so there's an issue there. And over the 30 days I've been using it, have not had a single time that I've had to go in there to clean that part of the actual vacuum. The main thing I've been doing essentially is just making sure that the water, or the clean water and the dirty water, are picked up and cleaned out. Very simple, very easy. That ambient light that you have in the front will always give you a very nice visual indicator of if there is enough water. And of course, if you don't notice it, the actual system will tell you to refill and replenish, or get rid of the dirty water as the tank fills up. The cleaning solution, straightforward. You insert it into the base station and it will let you know if it needs to be replaced. Again, very easy. Makes it so that you only have to remember to put water in the system. So when you customize all of these things, the hydrojet system, the brush system in there, as well as the functional option that we get in here, you're not going to be disappointed with what the E25 is going to give you. And specifically, what I want to say again, thank you to Eufy for allowing me to have this super amazing discount. If you guys are interested in one of these, make sure to check the link in the description below and use the coupon code that we have in there, Eufy fans, and it'll give you $150 off your own Eufy E25. And if you're interested in checking out some of their other systems, believe it or not, there is an E28 that has I want to say a portable vacuum system out of the base station, where you actually pick up part of the base station and you can walk around and use it as a handheld vacuum. The E25 doesn't have that. It's more focused to be more of a traditional style base station vacuum and mopping type of a solution, where the E28 takes it to the next level. Again, I want to say thanks to Eufy for allowing me to check out the E25. I want to say thank you very much for checking out this video. And if you stuck with me to the end of the day, end of this video, make sure to check out that link in the description below and that coupon. 150 bucks. That's some serious discount on a brand new Eufy E25. Like and subscribe as usual. Thank you very much for the support. I will see you in the next video.